Hello, my kingdom. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to Deck Testing with the King. I'm your host, the King of Canada, and today we have two decks to try. We're going to see how well they do, and they each feature the Fallen One. I am very mixed on this card, so hopefully these decks make a believer out of me. We will see how well they go, because I am not yet sold on the Fallen One. I find it clunky, I find it miserable, I find it hard to buff, and I find the reward isn't worth the payout, or whatever you want to say. I don't find that it's worth playing. But that's just me. Let's hope today's decks change my attitude. Let's take a look at our first deck of the day. It is a buff surfer deck. Surge, Herbie, Okoye, Brood, Captain Carter, Silver Surfer, First Steps Mr. Fantastic, Fastos, Sebastian Shaw, Gwenpool, Galacta, and the Fallen One. Will this deck be enough? Let's find out. All right, we have our lineup here. We're going to do 5 decks, or 5 matches, and see what the best of 5 is. If we keep winning, we will keep playing. But if we do not, we end it. So, let's take a look and see what we've got. Alright, not much to play on our first hand, but that Camartage is a nice place for Surge. Hey, Puzzles! You got him up to 80 power? Yeah, I've had a few really high-powered Fallen Ones, but what do you do with the power? You can play all your cards, and unless you have Sunspot, it's just wasted power. That's a nice looking Shaw. I think I'm going to save that Shaw till the end. So there's the Annihilus. Fortunately, we don't get to put down our Shaw now. But we still have priority, so we'll still be able to kick off Surfer. I don't know if we win this. Because we're going to lose Carmartage. And he's going to cannonball something in Time Theater. I don't know. We'll see. Demon, Omniversal Presence. I ran Shadow King. Well, that's one loss. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Am I ready for high voltage? I haven't prepared anything special for it, if that's what you mean.
Knowledge is power.
So how come it pulled a deck from my hand but not from his? Oh, it pulled Astral Projection. Never mind. It did pull a deck from his. Or it did pull a card from his. There we go.
I am Iron Man.
Knowledge is power.
Well, there's another loss. Two games, two losses. As I've stated before, I'm not a fan of the Fallen One. We had all this power and nothing to do with it. Nothing to play on turn one. Yondu takes out our Okoye. We can play Herbie. Cable. Grandmaster, and they steal another card. Well, we're gonna Fastos. At least we got our Surfer. They got our Sebastian Shaw. And we have no cards left. Awesome!
Opponent snapped.
A Fallen One here. Then we can Brood in Altar of Death. And then Carter and Surfer in the middle. I think that's our play. Negasonic. Awesome. There we go. That's all we can do. Goliath. Alright, so there's our brood. We win the left. Carter wins the right. We double up in the middle. And Surfer. We still win it.
Victory.
Alright, there's one win. Oh, so that's 3 games, 2 losses, 1 win, 2 games left. Will we come out on the upper end of 5? Let's find out. Bullseye. Already turned 5. Wow. Alright. Let's hit the fallen one.
You won't need this anymore.
Hey, Ninja. Good morning. Alright, we got Surfer. And we got 9 power. So, we can... Carter. Sebastian. And Surfer. I think that's our best bet. Maybe put Surfer on the right side? Okay, we win tiebreaker. Oh. Bullseye could hurt us. Let's find out. If he hits any cards on the right side, we lose. Yeah. We lose. Wow. 3 losses, 1 win, 1 game left. I do not believe that this deck is redeemable. We will play it out just to say we played our 5 matches. We don't have anything in hand to buff up Fallen One. Well, now we have Shaw. So we should be able to get some power. We'll do this. We have 7 extra power.
Opponent snapped.
So we'll do Shaw. Brood. I don't have enough for Surfer. I guess that's it. Well, they have a Carter of their own and a Surfer. They win. They win. Wow, what a horrible run. What a horrible run. So, Buff Surfer. 4 losses, 1 win. I'm not saying it's a bad deck. Because Surfer is usually pretty good, all on its own. We ran into some pretty bad card draws. And yeah, this deck did not work for us whatsoever. Not in the slightest. So, with that being said, if you'd like to give it a shot, go right ahead. If you've got the cards, play them out. If you are like me, I think a Sarah, instead of the Fallen One, would be just as beneficial. But, c'est la vie. Alright, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back with a new deck by Owie. Stick with us here at Deck Testing with the King. Be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. Let's change this over a little. There. Now I don't feel like I'm eating the deck. Alright, so this deck is from Owie. Forge, Mercury, Invisible Woman, Captain Carter, Killmonger, Speed, Mr. Fantastic, First Steps, Shang-Chi, Shuri, Moonstone, Fallen One, and Cannonball. I have a little more faith in this deck than I do in the last deck, but once again, it's a Fallen One deck. So, we'll see how it plays out. Because as you know, I'm not that high on the Fallen One. So, let's give her a whirl, shall we? As per normal, we will play 5 games and hope to come out on the better of 5. Daily Bugle is going to give us the hood. We have nothing to get rid of the hood, so I don't... Oh, we do. We've got Killmonger. So we can play the hood. Wakandan Embassy fills everything up. We're not going to play Forge. We're not going to play the Demon. We're going to hold. Star Crater. Looks like a good place to play our Captain Carter. They've got a 10-power demon. We've got a Killmonger that's going to take care of that. Moonstone the Captain Carter. We didn't get the fallen guy, or the fallen one, so we're gonna Shang-Chi here and forge underneath it.
Power must be controlled.
And they quit.
Victory.
There we go. One victory. One game, one victory. I already like this deck. Crimson Cosmos kinda hurts us. Put down Mercury. Alright, so we have enough power to play the Fallen One, but we're going to wait and buff it up with Shuri. So we're going to do that on this side. They got a Wiccan for power. We're gonna Fallen One here. That'll give us 10 power to play on the last turn. I think that's what we do.
Hello! So happy!
I want the throne.
And there we go. We win it. 2 games, 2 wins.
Victory!
Death's Domain we can move Mercury into, providing nothing happens to it. Hazmat. Interesting. They got a Wiccan. We got a Shuri.
Opponent snapped!
Alright, so they did hit our Mercury. That's what we're going to do. Ajax on the right, speed on the left. And I think we lose. Yeah, we lost the tiebreaker. That's unfortunate. Two wins, one loss. Still on the better side of 5, though. Nothing to play on turn 1. Turn 2 looks like it's going to be Invisible Woman. Looks like we just lost our ability to play the Fallen One. Alright, so we got a 7-powered Shang-Chi. Put speed here. And hope they don't have a Shang-Chi. Rocket. Kitty Pryde. She-Hulk. Mr. Fantastic and Hit Monkey. We're gonna lose to the Hit Monkey. Damn.
I want the throne.
Well, now we're tied. 2 wins, 2 losses. Last game. Cannonball. We don't have Fallen One.
Power must be controlled.
The throne.
And we lost. That's unfortunate. So, this deck is from Owie. It's Forge, Mercury, Invisible Woman, Captain Carter, Killmonger, Speed, Mr. Fantastic First Step, Shang-Chi, Shuri, Moonstone, Fallen One, and Cannonball. We had a 3-loss, 2-win record. We did better than we did with the other deck, but still not fantastic. No pun intended. So, if you have these cards, give it a whirl. We did very well in our first 2 games, and then it just went downhill from there. So, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's a good deck. I enjoyed playing it. It's fun to play. But if you don't seem to draw your Shuri, you have no other way of buffing Fallen One unless you're going to drop him on the same line as Captain Carter. And that's pretty much it. If you Moonstone, Captain Carter, then Fallen One, you should get a decent amount of power to play out the rest of your cards. But we unfortunately didn't have that combo. So, yeah. Not much else to say. Alrighty, folks. Thank you very much for joining me here at Deck Testing with the King. For those watching on Twitch, I'll be right back. For those watching on YouTube, remember, I'm part of the stream team. Check out the description down below, and you will see all the members of the stream team and all the times that they stream on Twitch. Also, I do Deck Testing with the King every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Between noon and 3, we will be here testing decks, having fun, and enjoying life. And Snap. So, until next time, until next week, I should say, keep on snapping and be excellent to each other. I'll be right back, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
The King's Court has concluded. Keep on snapping and be excellent to each other.